All right, let's talk about something that trips up so many of us when we're writing. Have you ever just stopped, staring at the screen, totally stumped by a word like team or family? Is it the team is winning or the team are winning? Well, today we're going to solve this little grammar puzzle for good.
So, take a second. What's your gut feeling on this one? The committee has decided or the committee have decided? This is exactly the kind of thing that can make you second-guess yourself. But don't you worry, because by the end of this, you're going to know the answer with absolute confidence.
Here's our game plan. We'll kick things off with why this is so confusing in the first place. Then we'll properly meet these collective nouns, learn the one simple rule that changes everything, and finally, you'll get to flex your new grammar superpower.
Okay, let's dive right in. The collective conundrum. I mean, why does one little word cause so much grief?
Well, the problem is baked right into the word itself. A collective noun, like family or crowd, feels like a single thing, but you know it's made up of lots of individuals. And that double identity is where all the trouble starts. Are we talking about the group as one entity or all the people inside it? So, let's get to know the players in this little grammar drama. What exactly are these words we call collective nouns?
Put simply, a collective noun is just a name for a group. It's a handy shortcut, right? It takes a whole bunch of individuals, people, animals, you name it, and bundles them up into one tidy package, one single idea.
And trust me, you use these all the time without even thinking about it. You've got a crowd of people, a class of students, a team of athletes. For animals, you might see a flock of seagulls or a school of fish. Even for things, like a bunch of bananas or a set of tools. See? They're literally everywhere.
And now for the part you've been waiting for, the big reveal. There is one simple, kind of elegant rule that will help you tame these nouns forever. This is where it all clicks.
So what's the secret sauce? How do you finally decide whether to use a singular verb, like has, or a plural one, like have? Here it is. It has nothing to do with the word itself and everything to do with context. The whole secret is to just look at what the group is doing in your sentence. Okay, check this out, because this slide is pretty much the whole shebang. On the left, if your group is acting like a single unit, doing one thing all together, in sync, you treat it as singular. You use a verb like is or has. But on the right, if the members of that group are all acting as separate individuals, each doing their own thing, then you treat the noun as plural, and that's when you use are or have. It's all about unity versus individuality. Simple as that. All right, let's put this into practice. This is where you really get to feel that new grammar superpower kicking in, and see how it works in the wild.
Let's take a look at this for a sentence. The family gets water from the spring. So our collective noun is family.
Now ask yourself that magic question. Are they acting together or separately? Well, in this sentence, the family is performing one single unified action. They are a unit. And that is why we use the singular verb gets. The family gets. Now, let's flip the script. How about this one? The class starts writing their letters to their parents. Here, the collective noun is class. And this just perfectly shows the other side of the coin. Is the class writing one giant letter together? No, of course not. Each student is working on their own separate letter. They're acting as individuals within that group. And because of that, we use the plural verb, start. The class start writing. See the difference? So really, you can boil this all down to a super simple two-step check that you can use every single time. Step 1, spot your collective noun. Step 2, just ask that key question, unit or individuals. That's it. The answer tells you exactly which verb to use. And that's the bottom line. That's the whole secret. If the group acts as one, the verb is singular. If the members act as individuals, the verb is plural. It's such a simple little rule, but it is so powerful. So let's circle all the way back to that first question. The committee has or have decided. Well, a committee's job is to make one single decision, right? It acts as a unit. So the committee has decided. You've got this now. The question is, what sentence in your own work are you going to go back and fix first?